In this episode from the Fire Pilot. After cheap fuel at 27 Kilo in Georgetown, Kentucky, we head to Frankfort, Indiana. On the way, we learn how bad of a planner I am.
What's the plan? What time we leaving? What do we need? Where do I go?
We'll learn more about my wife's first flight with me.
She's in tears, like crying, traumatized.
And the reason for our trip comes crashing down when a plane isn't airworthy to fly.
Apparently, my right brake decided to go flat.
It's more friends and family fun on this episode from the Fire Pilot.
November 38 Yankee, descend and maintain 1,600.
Welcome everybody to the Fire Pilot. This is our latest video here today. We've had a little bit of a hiatus between all this nonsense that's going on in the world and some personal time suckers. We've not made a video in quite some time. But today's that day. It's a beautiful day to fly. It's a little windy out. Got some strong constant winds. It's not gusting too bad, but we're leaving 27 Kilo Georgetown, Kentucky, and we're headed up to Foxtrot Kilo Romeo FKR in Frankfort, Indiana. Taking Tyler, who's you've seen on the channel before, taking him up to get his plane. Tyler's in the back. What up? Got some friends in the back too. This is Tad. Tad's almost ready to do his check ride. That's the next step. He's done. Then he could be flying, probably on his own jet.
Well, one day.
Maybe two of them. Maybe I'll just fly him around.
I mean, I've been looking at a 737.
Oh, might as well go with the 747, the Queen of Skies. Got some other people we've not seen before. This is a Fire Pilot wife here. What up? Say hello.
Hi.
She's having some fun already today, so we brought her along here. She's super excited to be on the channel now, right?
Yes.
Yes? Yes what?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
You want to tell them people about yourself?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean,
Just look right here.
in that camera?
Yes, this camera 1, camera 2, camera. No.
What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want to say.
I don't really have anything.
She's not very, I don't know, I'm probably the talker
I'm
of
not
our marriage.
Hollywood.
This is my wife, Amanda. Say hello.
Hi.
So we're going to be off the ground here in just a minute. Tyler and Tad are in the back. They've got themselves a camera. Who knows what kind of shenanigans are going on back there. And then our son, Seth, is all the way in the back. He does not have a headset on. Apparently, I didn't even realize this. We only have 4 headset intercom spaces. So he's just back there hanging out, doing his own thing on his whatever.
Just turned 13, so if you're watching this, shout out. Give him a happy birthday.
That's right. So we have a teenager, which is,
It's already been exciting.
we'll tell you about that later.
Yeah.
We're going to do our run up here, and we're not going to go IFR today. It's a beautiful day, and we might just want to play around, but we'll get some flight following, and we'll record the traffic. Let's do our run up. All right, there's 1700. There's your left mags. Right mags. Drops are consistent and within range. Feather the prop. Georgetown, Scott County traffic, Twin Cessna 2638 Yankee is departing runway 21 to the northwest for Georgetown.
Touching runway 21. Entered runway 21.
Clear left, clear right. Lined up on the runway. Everybody good?
Roger.
All good.
Roger.
Oh, there you go. You'll get this thing. She'll get this thing, won't she? Thumbs up. Good. All right. Severe right crosswind. Fuel pump, full power. Good power, fuel flow. Airspeed's alive at 60. There's 80. And good. Gear coming up. The crosswind is serious. We're supposed to be having we're supposed to have a 15 knot headwind the whole way, which is not a big deal for a lot of you guys out there flying. As you go higher and have more power, but even in the twin, that amount of headwind is pretty significant. Georgetown, Scott County traffic, Twin Cessna 2638 Yankee is making a right crosswind departure to the northwest, climbing through 1,600 for 6,000. Sure sounds good. Still doing 140 knots and climbing at 1,500 feet a minute. All right, reducing the power back. Here comes your props back. Lean it out just a hair. Probably going to get a little bit bumpy.
Okay.
Yep. And we're expecting that, but we'll climb up above all that chop.
Okay.
You'd appreciate that, right?
Yes, very much so.
Get you a shot of the Toyota plant here in Georgetown.
Oh yeah, flying directly over it, aren't we?
Yep, off the left wing.
I've worked there before. Hats off to those people who work there. It's tough. What? Go ahead.
There ain't a job you hadn't done, son. That's every
traffic. Skyhawk 561, right downwind runway 26 cross strip.
That's a new one. I didn't know you worked there too.
For three, it was only like for 3 months.
Okay.
It wasn't any long term. I would probably not buy a Toyota Camry built in the years 2004 and 2005. Just FYI.
Oh, well, that was before we met then.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I'd hate for my debut on the Fire Pilot to, just throw up on everybody.
Yeah, we're going to try to get out above these clouds here, but I don't know. Might be a little chop when we go through these clouds now.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Might get a little bumpy. That's how we get her to smooth out the rest of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ew.
Can't be as bad as our trip to Florida.
Oh, gosh.
That's right after you got your IFR, right?
The day after. That was the dumbest thing. Like, I don't know how to explain that.
Very fine. 228 slowing down right now. Yeah, turning base for 33, full stop.
And Metro traffic 9744 Delta, turn downwind 423. Metro.
I came prepared. I wore 2 pairs of socks.
Ooh. I've taught you well.
It's just part of knowing all the details of our trip. What's the weather going to be like? What time we're leaving.
That's really important.
Are we eating
The whole
at some
time
point?
Bathroom breaks.
Exactly.
I don't know. So, in order to prepare for this trip, to kind of give you a little backstory here, there was no preparation. Yesterday, Tyler said, hey, can we go, pick up my plane in Frankfurt? And I was like, yeah, I think we could do that.
That's basically what it was.
Well,
And
what
you're
time
like,
are we leaving?
Gosh, now you sound like Tad and my wife. What's the plans? What time are we leaving? What do I need? Where do I go? I don't know, man. I just need to know what time to meet you.
Number 99, Chico Tango.
So,
Davis Hotel is current now that
after hearing it from 3 sides, I guess he probably put us in a group message and hammer things out there. It's a great story.
Yeah, because I couldn't get any information from him, so I started texting you.
Right when he put us in the group message, you messaged me.
Yeah.
Tad was messaging me. Like, I don't know.
I just need to know what time I needed to wake up and be showered by,
Well,
so we could get on the road.
when he told us 11, I knew it wasn't going to be 11.
Oh, absolutely.
And then he made it 12, and I showed up and told Dad, I'm like, it'll be 1 o'clock before we leave.
Yeah.
When was it? 1:15. Is that the side of the story you wanted?
That's it. I mean, that's facts. I don't know what to tell you.
It's all right.
We know you too well.
Good afternoon, Cincinnati. Approach Twin Cessna 2638 Yankee request.
263 Yankees today.
We're about 35 miles south of Cincinnati Airport, level at around 8,500, and like to get flight following to Foxtrot Kilo Romeo. We're a Twin Cessna 310, and our call sign is 2638 Yankee.
November 263 Yankee squawk 6774 and ident.
6774 ident 38 Yankee.
Number 263 Yankee radar contact 30 miles south of Cincinnati at 8,500 tail timbers 3024 through class Bravo airspace.
3024 will stay clear of class Bravo 38 Yankee.
And you're cleared to class Bravo at 8,500.
Roger that. Cleared to the Bravo at 8,500 for 38 Yankee. Thank you. There we go. Cleared to the
Much
Bravo.
smoother.
Yeah,
Much
it is.
smoother.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm surprised I've made it this far after our initial
Your flight to Florida?
no, in Moorhead when he first got his,
The 150?
yeah, doing our pre-flight checklist, and then he goes to check, what was that thing you had to pull out?
Carb heat.
The carb heat. And when he went to check it, it came all the way out. Yeah, so we switch out planes and get off the ground, and there's lots of wind, and
It was not good. We come back in now, still high and fast, have to do a slip to get down across the numbers and use 5,000 feet to land in a 150. Not good, very bad. And the shimmy dampener was bad in the 150, and it started bouncing down the runway before we came to a stop. And I turn off on the taxiway and say, well, look, no, that wasn't bad, was it? She's in tears, like crying, traumatized. I thought that was the last time she'd be in a plane with me. But here she is.
here I am.
Tad, what would Shay do?
Shay probably would have never gotten in the second time.
Yeah.
The first time would have probably been it. So let's hope my first time that I con her into getting in the passenger seat goes really smoothly.
Yeah. Hey, memories. That's what aviation's all about. Memories, right?
Yeah.
Hey, when's the drink lady come by with the mimosas? Been waiting.
Oh, I got you.
I think we got that taken care of.
You know,
One of us came prepared on this flight.
Oh,
listen,
It's all because we made plans last night.
That's right.
oh,
I have water.
I appreciate it. I got water.
And I surround myself with people who are great at things I'm not. Guys are great planners.
listen, I've got,
I'm like, hey, you want to go to Florida now? I'm sitting in the plane. Come on over.
I brought snacks, I brought a book, ibuprofen,
There you
Oh,
go.
you know. I brought us face masks because, I don't know, Indiana might still be all coroned up, and we might need them to,
Never know, right? Never
I
know.
hope y'all ain't got it.
All right, guys, this is kind of the boring part of the flight. We're just letting the thing, letting this autopilot take us straight to Frankfurt. We will pick it back up here in just a moment, and we'll be a little closer. We'll get down to Frankfurt, see what's going on there. All right, we'll see you in a few. Welcome back. We are looking like We're looking about 15 minutes away right now, and we've got the Aviation 440 is programmed. We're going to go straight to the initial approach fix CACSIV and just actually load the approach and actually fly the approach down. And the cool thing about this is that right now we're at about 8,000 feet. Let me show you something pretty cool. So we can put an altitude restriction crossing in here, or crossing restriction I should say, and it's going to say cross 0 miles, so cross at that waypoint, and then you set your...
Goes now current, wind 270, 10 gust 14 up summer 3023.
You set your altitude, let's say 2,000, pattern altitude I think is 1,800 there, and it will give me a vertical, so right now we need to descend at a 670, 80 feet per minute in order to cross CACSIV at 2,000 feet. So we're going to go ahead and begin that right now on this right here. We're just going to have it go down, press the down button, and look what happens. That vertical speed goes down to what we need, which right now it's calling it about 700 feet per minute. We're going to go on down and get down a little quicker. The good thing about the Aviation 440 and all the Aviation products is this is a complete flight management system. It's not a GPS. And Tad in the back, Tad, you fly the probably the 540 if I am a betting man, right?
That's correct.
As a student pilot, what's your experiences? Like, what's your struggles? What's your wins? What do you think about it?
Well, I think it's great. Started in a plane that had the Garmin 430, which is also a nice GPS to have or whatever, and then switched to this plane, which has the Aviation 540, and absolutely love it. Think it's easy to use, and no complaints from me as far as that goes. Obviously, I've still got some stuff to learn with it, but can't complain.
Yeah. As a new student, is that something that you feel, here you go, it's still rolling. As a new student, is that something that you feel is easy to learn for you and that you can make sense of?
Absolutely. Pretty straightforward with most of the actions, but I'd already had some training with the Garmin 430, which they're both very similar as far as, I guess, functions in a way.
Sure.
But the 540 with the touch screen and all that, I mean, I think it's a little easier to use in my personal opinion.
You think so? Using both of them, you think so?
I do, 100%.
Anything stick out as to what makes an Aviation easier, or?
It will auto-populate, like if I want to go to direct Lexington, I could, it'll automatically bring it up when I get close to Lima Echo X-ray.
It's a different beast. It's an amazing product.
Yeah, I will have to agree with you.
Frankfurt, Clinton County Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation. 190 Zulu. Weather. Wind 270 at 7. Gust 17. Visibility
270 straight down the runway.
Number 38 Yankee, no charges are between you and Frankfurt. Radar service is terminated. Squawk be fire for change proof.
All right, we appreciate your help, 38 Yankee. Frankfurt traffic, Twin Cessna 2638 Yankee is on the RNAV for 27, about 10 miles out for Frankfurt. Frankfurt traffic, Twin Cessna 2638 Yankees on an 8-mile final now on the RNAV for 27, Frankfurt. Frankfurt traffic, Twin Cessna 2638 Yankees on a 3-mile final now for 27, Frankfurt.
Go some gear down.
Got 3 in the green. We're in flap range now, finally. Boost pump's coming on. Slowing down finally. Full flaps. Maintain blue line. 3 in the green. Pull forward. still high. No big deal. She'll come in.
I can't do it.
Gear down. Right on the line. Very nice. Just like that, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking to her? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Just like that, babe.
Oh, I didn't know you had more than one.
There she is. Oh, there she sits. I see it. Waiting on me.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, baby.
Frankfurt Traffic 2638 Yankee is clear 27 at Bravo. Well, guys, that's another flight with the fire pilot. You've met some cool new people. You met Tad. You met the fire pilot's wife, Amanda. Hope you guys enjoyed all that turbulence. And fire pilot's son as well.
Who I think may be asleep by now.
Probably asleep.
Yeah, he's out.
We're here in Frankfurt, Indiana. It's going to be a quick turnover, and then we're going to head back to Richmond. And look, thanks for tagging along. We'll try to get a video back on the way to Richmond. And yeah, so we'll check out Frankfurt. I don't think 559 or 7 Golf, the first 150 that we talked about earlier in our video, is here. It used to be based here. We sold it to a guy who had it here. So I don't think it's here anymore. But we'll go in, take a look at the FBO. Tad,
Right.
thanks for hanging.
Yeah, thanks for letting.
Tyler,
Thanks for taking me. I appreciate it.
it's our pleasure. Wife,
Yes.
Get out.
anything?
Thanks for sticking with me.
Yeah. Anything you want to say to your fans? I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fans.
That is a nice Skyhawk right there. Yeah, that was
No,
nice.
I don't.
You don't want to say, I mean, you're not, talk to them, not me.
Baby, no, I'm not Hollywood.
Oh, you are 100% Hollywood.
No, I'm not.
All right, guys, until next time, thanks. This is Fire Pilot. We'll see you. Bye.
So if you look, we were about to take off, and we got loaded up, and we got a text message from these guys behind us here in the Archer, and they said don't leave yet. What'd you find?
Apparently my right brake decided to go flat. I have no brakes, right brake.
We're coming back heavy again. Going back to Lexington, and we'll be back up here to pick things back up whenever it's repaired. We'll see what happens, and let's go.
November 38 Yankee,
Full house.
maintain 1,600.